Miami's own Ricky Martinez here at Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum. Big show at the casino, Dania Beach, stage 954. First, what was it like working this show? What did you think about this venue?
Oh, I mean, the casino's beautiful. And anytime I can work with Gangrel, Dave is a really good friend of mine. Always welcomed me with open arm. I love helping the school. If you want to be a pro wrestler, Gangrel's Wrestling Asylum, where is that?
This venue, though, what can you say about that and all? Because you worked a lot of venues.
Yeah.
And you see this, especially for an indie show.
No, Dania Beach Casino really pulled through for this one. It's amazing. We had a crowd of what, like 5, 6, 7, 800 people. They were hot. It's a great environment. I encourage everyone to visit the Dania Beach Casino. It's beautiful.
What did you think about your match and your opponent tonight as well?
I mean, people are still asking me why I did what I did at the end, but there's no Maxx Stardom anymore. Everybody's asking me why Ricky Martinez. Well, Ricky Martinez is my real name, and there's no real reason why I shouldn't be using who I really am, you know? So I left Maxx Stardom in the past in 2018. I had this new Pitbull attitude, this new Sicario attitude, which became a part of me when I started over at Major League Wrestling with Salina de Renta, which is my manager and my best friend. And she gave me that oomph, that momentum that I needed. And she said, you know, you are you. You have to be you. You're hungry, you're short, but you're like a pit bull, you're like a beast. So that's why I did what I did at the end, because even though it was a good match, there's nobody like me, you know?
He's a younger talent. You've been in the business for a while. Personal feelings aside, what did you think of him and his work?
He's a good athlete. He's just not as good as me, but he's a good athlete, and he's coming up. Gangrel's teaching him the right ways, but I think he's a little cocky. I think he's a little over himself, and that's why I taught him a lesson right after the match.
So Major League Wrestling, you mentioned that, and I was going to ask you, how has this helped you up your game, being a part of that?
Major League Wrestling is probably the best thing that's ever happened to me in my career. I love working with Court. I love working with Alex. I love being aside Salina de Renta. She's, like I mentioned earlier, she's my best friend. She's my mentor. I mentor her in any way, shape, or form. I'm also working next to Loki. I'm working next to Adolfo Tapia, which is LA Park. And Hijo de LA Park. I have the greatest team in pro wrestling right now. And they all sit, even when we get into town that we're at, we get to the same hotel at the same time, we hang out, we eat together, we sleep together, we go to the venue together, we wrestle, we watch each other's back, and after that, we party. We party together, we do everything together, and that's why Ricky Martinez has become who Ricky Martinez is. And MLW has opened doors, MLW has told me to be aggressive, MLW has created who Ricky Martinez, the Pitbull Sicario is. And with that, I rolled with it, and it works, and I'll never look back. So I thank Court each and every day.
How did you get your opportunity with MLW?
I remember it was Mr. St. Laurent with MVP combined. They were like, hey, let's, you know, Ricky's down in Miami. That's when they were shooting in Orlando. And they just gave me a shot. And my first match in MLW was against Loki. And I got my ass handed to by Loki in probably 2 minutes. And as soon as I got to the locker room, Loki looked at me in the face, goes, you want my respect. Every time I knocked you down, you got back up. And I'm going to be your partner, I'm going to be your mentor, and we're going to run with it. And he never let me down. The next month, I was in MLW, and I kicked somebody's ass in 2 minutes.
Salina, what can you say about her? I mean, this is someone, she trained to be a wrestler. She can wrestle, then she got injured, but then she started doing sort of what would you describe it? A manager, an agent?
I think Salina, I honestly and humbly say this, I think Salina is the greatest manager in wrestling right now. It's fortunate, but it's unfortunate that she has signed the contract and will be with MLW for long terms. But it's only a matter of time before Salina takes over the world. Salina never has to lace up a boot again. She was a great wrestler. She did all that she did, but now she has the greatest athlete under her. She never needs to wrestle again. She is the greatest manager of all time. Look at my career. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Look at Loki. Look at LA Park. Look at Hijo de LA Park. We are the greatest team in professional wrestling because of Salina de Renta.
How has exposure, being on beIN Sports, helped you and just make you more visible, make you more a commodity?
I mean,
has it helped you get more opportunity other places?
Absolutely. Everybody has recognized who Ricky Martinez is. 2018 was probably the best year of my life. I have been wrestling for 11 years now, but 2018 it just exploded. Me and Salina just thought about just tagging up, like, just for her to be my manager, just as a joke, and it just exploded, and MLW just became more. We took the Latino nation by storm. Being in beIN Sports is something that has pushed my career to the next level. There's superstars and wrestlers alike, fans that have gotten to know who I am and seen my work, and that guy can work. Not only that guy can tell a story. That guy's a character. That guy's someone. So being on TV has definitely boosted my career to the next level, and I needed that. Just the same way as 2018, I was in NXT, I was in 205 Live. beIN Sport just added that extra salt. It was great.
Have you learned anything about yourself over the last few years as a wrestler and a person?
The biggest lesson I've learned is be yourself. There's a character in ourselves. We're each person has a unique, how do I say it, an aura about us, right? And Maxx, I tried so much to be someone else. I tried to be this superstar. Maxx Stardom, it says it in the name. I always wanted to be more than just 4 stars. I wanted to be 5 stars. I thought Maxx Stardom. I wanted Monday through Friday. We all have a job. We all have responsibility. We all have bills to pay. Monday to Friday, I was Ricky Martinez, and in the weekend, I wanted to pretend to be someone to get away from that Monday to Friday. But then I was trying too hard to be someone else, and then when I started looking at myself, when Loki told me, use your real name, use you, be you, kick ass in there because you want to win, not because you want to entertain the crowd, not because you want to be a superstar, because when you look at yourself, when you look in your inner soul, you are a superstar. And that's why I changed my name, and that's how I found myself. I found myself worthy, and Ricky Martinez is worthy, and Ricky Martinez is going all the way to the top.
Social media, wrestling-wise, what do you have?
I changed my name from Maxx Stardom on Instagram. Now is the Pit_Rick, which is the Pitbull Sicario. On Twitter is the Pitbull Sicario. On Facebook is Ricky Martinez. You can find me anywhere.
I'll put you on the spot a little bit. Nothing bad. So the Pitbull. So are you a Pitbull fan musically?
Yeah, I am. I actually met Armando. That's his real name. I met him when I was in high school. Correction. So my English teacher in high school.
Oh, I didn't know there was a story here. This is good.
My English teacher, her daughter was his manager when he first started, and I have a bunch of pictures on my MySpace. I don't even remember.
Right.
But it was me and him. I used to write a lot of poetry, and I tried to be a rapper once. So she brought him into the class, and we got to speak to him when he was like just Pitbull. He had just started, And then when I was in drumline in high school, he came and he sang while we played with him. So I got to know him really well, and he gave me a lot of inspiration. He said, when you think you can, do it. Believe in yourself. And that's something that Armando always did. He believed in himself. And look at him now. He's probably one of the richest guys in the world. And Ricky Martinez is it's like a wrestling side of Pitbull. I wear the glasses just like him. I love to dress nice. I'm always in a suit. I always try to be that high-class Latino because of him. So that's why I got the Pitbull Sicario from.
Maybe we'll see a tag team someday.
One day.
The Pitbulls. Thank you so much, Ricky. Appreciate it.
Thanks for always having me.